I feel like this is a pretty fair thing to say. Everyone at least at one point or another has played Geometry Dash. I mean, I know for a fact that I have. I used to play it constantly and then take breaks and then play constantly and then get stopped at something like Electro Man and then quit for like 3 years and then come back. Whole debacle. Actually, interesting fact, my first channel, don't try to find it, actually started with a Geometry Dash series, which is pretty interesting. So I decided that I was going to take it up a notch. I'm going to see how far I can get while only holding spacebar down once. Now, let me elaborate a little bit. Thank you. Rule number 1. Once we hit the spacebar, we cannot let go. That just means we can hold down the jump, but that's it. We can hold down the jump, but once we let go, we cannot put our hand back on the spacebar, unless under very specific circumstances, as seen right here. Okay, so, we are allowed to hit yellow bounce pads. We're allowed to hit those things. Image. Thank you. We're allowed to hit those. That's it. So, do you think we'll make it? We're not even gonna get past 10%. I'm just gonna say that now. I'm doing this in pre-post, so who knows if I survive. Is it pre-post or post-post or pre-pre? You know what? Whatever. Start the video. Stereo Madness. The level that everybody says is too easy until they play Geometry Dash for the first time. This level was the only one that I thought I might get 10% on. But that did not happen, and the reason for that was that I could not find the specific placement required to get over a single spike, then the double spike, then the triple jump. It was such a precise timing that I could just not find it after 33 attempts. I set an artificial cap for me there. And, yeah, if you somehow find a video of someone doing it, then I'll pin it in the comments below or something, but for now I'm saying that the cap is around 5%. Back on track, funnily enough, was the only one where I made the grave mistake of forgetting the point of the video. It seems like it's starting to become a running trend where I forget the point of the video. Kind of strange. Anyways, after figuring that out and then immediately screwing it up a second time, we're not going to talk about that. I actually managed to play the game as the rules stated, and I found that this one had a strange situation where I had to find a specific point where I could bounce across both of the bounce points and survive the double spike. Now, I couldn't find this point, but I do believe that it might be possible to get 8 or 9%, maybe, at an absolute maximum. I'd say that it's in the realm of plausibility. But for me, I could just not find it, sitting me at around the 6% mark back on track. Poltergeist, funny enough, wasn't scary at all, mostly because I wasn't focused on anything serious like precision. I scoff at you. Anyways, Poltergeist is where I started to introduce the strategy of hitting the spacebar specifically to go over the little yellow bouncy thingies that I don't know the name of. Don't ask me. Actually, can someone put it in the comments? I don't really care if you do or not. I'm probably just gonna Google it later. But that's probably gonna happen after post-production. Seriously, how many productions are there? Anyways, I managed to get about 7% on this level, mostly because of dumb luck and an extreme amount of time, and by that I mean it took like 5 minutes. Anyways, yeah, first achievement, first time using the yellow bouncy pad strategy, and the first time I got 7%. So, overall, pretty interesting level. Dryout is where we start to notice a serious problem, which I like to call the skill issue clause. Yes, patent pending. Anyways, moving on. Dryout is where the game starts to think, okay, this player actually knows what they're doing. They're not just gonna hold down a single button the entire time and hope that it works. Which becomes a problem when you are actually holding down a single button and hoping that it works. My situation. So, we're now in a spot where the game's getting better, we're staying equally as bad as we used to be, and now we start to hit spike brick walls where we just cannot progress anymore. Like, this cap was at 6%, I tried for like 10 minutes, and I just couldn't get anywhere. So yeah, 6% is the cap. Prepare for a lot more situations like this. I am now going to show you 10 seconds of bass after bass, which will best describe the skill issue that I was talking about in the last round. Enough said. But if you think base after base was the end, boy, you're wrong. Hell, every single level after this was torture. We have Jumper, where I barely made it past 2%. We have Theory of Everything. We have that other one. We have the other one after that, like Cycles or something. I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm forgetting these names at the scene. They all barely got past 2%. Hell, I'm pretty sure one stopped at 2%. I believe that was Jumper. Yeah, no, that one was kind of stupid. Anyways, all of them were failures. All of them I could barely break the bottom of the barrel, no matter how well and how precise I made those very slight jumps. I could not break it past, and I accidentally ended up cheating at several points. Hell, at one point during Clutterfunk, I thought, oh wow, I made it past 4%. That's pretty good. Wrong past me! You cheated! You didn't even realize it! But that all changed with the Theory of Everything. Finally a level which I could realistically make some progress in, but it's only because of rule number 2, where I can hit those bouncy thingies. It's the only level in the entire insane quintriptology, whatever, that I managed to get 7% in, and it's all because of this peak gameplay. And then the rest of the levels happen, which we will not be getting into because this video has taken over an hour to edit a 6-minute video, and I'm not in the mood to continue editing, thank you very much. So overall, how did I do? Well, in total, I managed to get less than 10% in every single level, which, honestly, I told you at the beginning of the video, so, I hope you're not shocked by that. But I did manage to get over 5% in quite a few levels, which I believe is good enough for me. So, overall, can you beat Geometry Dash while technically only holding down the spacebar once? No. Don't try this. I mean, you could. It would waste, like, 10 minutes of your life, and then you have to edit it for an hour, but, like, no. Don't. No. You can't. You can't beat it.